everyone, this is AlphaAli. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing okay. So today I'm doing a VOD review. This is actually for Froggo. Now I know we have done a Froggo VOD recently. However, this one is a little bit different. And the reason is because it's actually a tournament game that we're going to be watching. If people don't know, you can participate in tournaments for Overwatch, no matter kind of like what rank you are, no matter what console and everything like that. And honestly, they are so much fun to participate in. I did one previously. I participated in the second installment of Ski X's Ride of the Valkyries. I obviously played Mercy there. It was absolutely like a blast to do and everything like that. And the way that you play Mercy in that kind of scenario is very different. The reason is because obviously, you know, you go into it with a full team of comms. You would have played with these people like really regularly, so you will know kind of like how these people play about like really well, basically. And also, Mercy focuses a lot more on her utility of her being her damage boost, rather than, you know, in your rank games where you feel like you end up kind of healing a lot more. At least, obviously, from my previous experience, that's kind of like what I found, where it's like I push the damage boost a lot more, specifically on the people I'm trying to enable, which, whenever you play Mercy in a tournament, you always end up kind of playing it with someone that's a very good damage boost target, like your Sojourns, like your Pharahs, like your Ashe, like your Echo, that kind of thing. So I kind of just read out what Froggo's put before we kind of start off. But they basically, my friend was hosting a tournament, and this was the tiebreaker round in the best of 3 with this team. We had originally lost the first round, but after subbing and making some changes to the team, we managed to come back and tie the score. The map was decided by the judges, and I was literally shaking. My job was initially Sojourn duty, however, I ended up trying to maximize my value around a Sombra May DPS comp. Alright, okay, Froggo, so I guess we'll kind of just hop into the VOD, but would you like your own free Mercy VOD review? I do them live on my Twitch on Sundays at 2 PM in the UK, but don't worry if you can't make that time, as I also do them offline and upload them straight to YouTube as well. They only cost 7,500 Koala Moolah, or channel points as they're probably better known, which you can get completely for free by watching like my streams basically. I also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays and Saturdays at around 5:30 PM UK, so be sure to hop on over there, get saving, and you can have your very own VOD either shown live on stream or be done offline and just be posted to YouTube afterwards. For more info, do not be afraid to hop into the stream or come and join the Koala Creek Discord and ask one of my lovely mods over there. The link for that will be in the description. Now, back to the VOD. And yeah, so I guess I'll kind of just hop into it. From what I've been told as well, Froggo was on PC, but a lot of the team were consoles, so we have a little bit of a mixed team going on here. Looking as well at the team comp as we're going in, which I guess I'll just start. By the way, we are using the Hanjo Spark skin, one of my faves. I do like this one. But yeah, I guess kind of just get straight into it. Looking at our team, we have ourselves an Ashe and a Sojourn, both amazing damage boost targets. We have ourselves a Bull and also a Moira. Now, the only issue with this comp is the fact that Bull is going to have to really come back to you guys, and if Bull does need any help, we need to be with, what's it called, the Bull. So first of all, we need to be pushed up with our Sojourn, ready for some, obviously, splash damage at the beginning. When they said they got a sniper, so I've been looking... Okay, hold on. Already had a few issues here. I feel like we're already out of the team fight very early on. We want... With our Sojourn here, we want to try and get a really early pick off as much as we can. So we want to try and just be pushed up with our Sojourn as much as possible here, basically. And then with this rotation here, yes, Ashe is your better damage boost target here. And the reason is because, obviously, Sojourn and Ashe are both really great. However, Sojourn is more, Ashe is more for long distances compared to Sojourn, where it's more for shorter distances, basically. And also, obviously, trying to damage boost the railgun and the Ashe dynamite as well. And I know that you want to go and sit and damage boost Ashe, but look how out of the team fight she is right now. She's nowhere near this main section where she needs to be. So if we can, use her to do a GA, little bunny hop or something, because you want to get around this wall so you can, you know, enable the Sojourn a little bit more. So do a little GA to the Ashe, cancel it, bunny hop around here, so it means that we can still keep in with the Sojourn, because all I'd be doing while this is happening is I'd be looking and listening to my Bull's comms, because also my Bull would be calling his slams out and everything like that. So I'd be sat here just, you know, sitting here with the Sojourn. Then once the Ashe comes, the Ashe probably first thing she's gonna do is chuck that dynamite, which you know, then you chuck the beam on, and then I would just be kind of balancing the beams between these two, kind of vibing about here. Unfortunately, obviously, we don't know what the team comp, you know, we don't know their team comp yet, so we'll obviously have to wait to see what they've got. But we should definitely be looking for maybe initial initial shot, especially because we know they've got this Widowmaker. The quicker we can get a kill, or the quicker we can actually get rid of this Widowmaker, the better for our team right now. Alright, but we keep going. I'll just see what you end up doing in a sec. So with our Ashe, I would go in with our Sojourn here. I feel like we're playing really passively. Oh, okay. This is probably going to be a reset. Nice. Love how you go out. Very nice. Love how you're using them high grounds. That's just unfortunate. That's fine. You don't need to peek this, by the way, because like, you know what the team have got now because you'll be able to look at the scoreboard. You know they've got Tracer, you know they've got Doom, you know they've got Widow, and then obviously Zen and Ana because you'll be able to look at the scoreboard. Only the Doom's gonna be able to dive up to you, so just kind of vibe about where you are. The Widowmaker is going to be looking for you on this kind of high ground ish section here, so don't be going to peek it. You can literally just sit here, wait for your team to get back, or you could be looking to try and partner up with your ball. I wouldn't probably go past this kind of like archway, but I would definitely maybe stand in it if the ball wants to, you know, roll out to you and you can like get a free bit of ult charge from it basically. But just kind of vibe about this area. Don't try and peek the top. If you want to cross there, I would recommend going to what's it called? I recommend doing some crouch spamming. Nice, all good. Just once again, you can literally just sit and wait for your Ashe to come to you. Like, there's no desperate need for you to take that risk of GAing out into the open. At this point, I'd be looking to maybe GA myself forward a little bit. The reasoning is because look how far away our Moira is and look where our ball is. We want to try and keep up our ball. Yes, he is antied, but obviously we can't see that unless if he calls it out specifically. So I would just be looking to maybe like try and, you know, meet up halfway with him, make sure that we get them heals upon him, which I'm hoping you're going to do. All good. Doom ends up kind of doing like a bit of a slam. They have got rid of Widow now, which is really, really great. Nice. Don't do this up though. Doing this up creates this big angle for us. Can you see? And we're what's called. We're like, hi. And if these guys weren't going to chase down the Sombra like they were, we would have like been easily like shot by the Zed or like clipped by the Trace or something like that. Do this res just completely just bog standard behind here because you have this I don't know what this is called, but like, you know how it's got like the little push thing that the push robot pushes? You can use this as your cover, and then as you're doing so, be looking back, because if we end up doing this res and the Tracer is like, oh my gosh, blink as we're doing the end of the res, we want to straight GA target away, in which case we'll just do probably like a GA bunny hop behind this like piece of cover like this, for example. Alright, but we'll keep going. Nice res, so I respect the res, because obviously you're not going to be able to save your Sombra there. Nice. So going up on top of the building. We end up taking the venom mines. We go for the health pack. Nice. Nice heals onto ball. Try not to peek main here. As soon as I feel the ball, I'll be looking to either like get my beam and do a quick GA across, or I'll be looking to like back off around. Just because obviously we know that Widowmaker is going to be main again. However, they have switched Sojourn now, which is a lot better. Nice. Nice. All good. Obviously we have Sombra now, so it looks like we're going to be main blue beam in our Ashe. I think the only thing is I'll be getting a little bit more involved here. Like, I trust your movement, Froggo. I've seen your VODs. I can see how well that you play your Mercy and your Mercy movement is. Just do a slight GA cancel here, you know. Push up with your ball. Help heal him up a little bit more so you can get aggressively some more. Make sure the damage boosting his slams and everything like that. Because right now your Ashe has been like, I will say your Ashe has been very, very passive for this entire thing. Which I guess is partially because of the Tracer. Because obviously, you know, we don't want the Ashe to push up and then just be tickled down by the Tracer, basically. So we can definitely still, you know, push up a little bit more and, you know, what's it called? Help our ball a little bit more. Nice heals there, though, I will be honest. Just once again, I'll be pushed up a tiny bit more just to make sure that we're there to try and help peel back for him. What you'll find in a lot of tournament style things is that how well people focus down other people. So what you have to do is you have to be very kind of like prepared all of the time to be able to like peel back for someone. You have to be very proactive when you play in tournaments as Mercy because of how coordinated people are going to be. That's all good. Obviously we're end up staying on the bot now, which is completely fine. Tracer's use pulse. Nice. Do this as a sling far away here rather than up. The reason is because you just going up like this is just going to leave you at risk to people. Like, for example, like the Tracer and everything like that. We want to peel away now. This either has to be, this will probably be a GA sling all the way back here. Because then you're playing your cover. You're really forcing the Tracer to use her blinks to be able to get to you. And also, you know, if the Doom wants to slam us, we should hopefully, you know, have our GA back online by the end of that because we've done a really long sling. That's all good. Keep it going though. I'm gonna see where this Doom ends up using his ult. So he ends up using, you know, behind. Nice. Okay, let's quickly talk about this. And I feel like this is because we do this mini super jump here that I feel like we end up taking a lot of damage by doing this. Can you see how we're already weak on HP? At this point, I would be looking to land this sling on top of this wall here. The reasoning is because if we land this sling on top of the wall and the Tracer still decides to come at, like, you know, at us basically, just pop your beam onto the ball and then just do a slight wall bounce as soon as the beam's gonna be about to drop. What we want to do here is we want to stay alive because they've invested in ultimate. They've invested 2 ultimates because they use pulse bomb as well, right? So we want to try and keep ourselves alive here so that we can go and counter this, because currently they've done nothing with their 2 ultimates. They've missed pulse and they've missed meteor strike, which obviously, you know, in the grand scheme of things, especially in tournaments, ultimates are, you know, it's an extremely big thing, and they're very, very impactful. And if you can make it so the enemy team don't get any impacts with their ultimates, that's just an absolute win for you. So what I would do here is get your beam onto the ball, do a little like wall bounce here to get yourself back up onto the wall, and then if you need to, you can do a secondary one, or you can just kind of like drop main and then maybe just like do a different like GA, something like that basically. But it would definitely help us stay alive here, because I feel like you end up doing it up to here, you miss the wall, and it's like, oh, and then you'd end up like passing away to the tracer here, because now you don't have a GA online and you're not. Yeah, all good though. Reset, go again, because although you guys have kind of evened it out, it could maybe be winnable for you guys if your Sombra ends up getting back in nicely. That's all good. Don't be too worried about linking it with your Ashe, to be honest. Like, you kind of like just want to get back to your team and you want to try and help finish out this team fight and try and just get out and help. What I'd be doing here is I'd be asking, I'd be like in my comments, be like, hey, Sombra, can you like come back for me? Because she'll be in invis, right? So she can come back. You can then use her not just to help heal her up, but also manage to get back into this team fight, because you want to try and get this Sombra high, you know, the Sombra healthy enough so then we can go and hack this Nano Doom and we can like try and focus him down basically. So I'd be asking the Sombra, I'd be like, hey, like, you know, come back, I can heal you, and then we can then we can all go in together. All right, keep going though. So nice how you wait it out. It's just unfortunate that she doesn't go back to you, but I would definitely be calming that. A big thing as Mercy when you're playing in tournaments, and this doesn't really apply to comp too much because I feel like you'll just get shouted out in comp, but especially in tournaments, because you're playing Mercy, you have very little I guess concentration to do on like stuff like aiming, for example, like how the Ashe will and the ball will, you know, they'll be really, really focused on, you know, aiming and everything like that. This provides you, as well as just how generally Mercy plays, such a good opportunity to be able to come to your team, either where people are, cooldowns, ultimate tracking and stuff like that, like, oh, you know, they're going to be coming up to trans or something like that, for example, because you know, as Mercy, and this is, you know, how Mercy plays, Mercy oversees the entire team fight, so we can definitely, like, you know, help try and calm for other people and stuff like that, basically. Just as an extra thing, because obviously I don't know whether you were doing this throughout this. That's a good, nice rotation upwards, because obviously, you know, nice peel for Ashe. Just as, okay, I was just about to say, we could maybe help the ball a little bit, but the Doom's, like, properly going for the Ashe. That's unfortunate. All good. I'd be asking my ball for, like, maybe some help to, like, you know, to get out there. So instead of you, like, trying to force yourself to do this, like, weird jump here, just like, hey, ball, can you come and peek me? That's just a straight GA there. Because we can kind of, I'm not saying tank out the damage from Doom for a little bit, but we could very much kind of tank it out for a second before we can get a rotation here up to the ball, basically. Instead of us doing, like, this weird, like, I'm stuck, and then, you know, I was like, you know, getting stuck with our movement. Okay, when we're playing against a tracer and a Doom and stuff like that, we really want to try and utilize our GA cancels or GA bunny hops and try not to use slings unless if it's to get a higher ground advantage or to get extremely far away from them, because us doing like mini slings like this is just gonna make like the tracer focus us, because like, you know, 2-second like GA cooldown and you're gone. Okay, but we keep going though. I'm gonna see, you're probably gonna end up dying here, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, all good. We just end up resetting and going again here. You guys have got a really good set of ults coming up, but obviously at the same time, you'll be tracking your head. They're gonna have Sojourn ult, they're gonna have probably Doom ult, especially with the amount of damage that he did to your Ashe. And then also, you know, they're gonna have Transcendence, and I feel like I said them all now. But so good. So what I'd be doing here, I'd be kind of going to go and play up here, which I think you're going to do. I would have done it a slightly little bit earlier, though. The reason why I would be here a little bit... Oh, there's Bob's spawning. It's like the ghost of Bob. So yeah, what I'd be doing here is I would have actually pushed up here earlier. So instead of... Because you end up doing like this little GA and then stopping here just to play with your Ashe. But you see how like your Ashe... I'll quickly rewind it because I'll show you what I mean by Ashe's LOS. Let me go into your Ashe. It'll be F11, yeah. So you'll be coming back in a second, right? And then this is your GA, right? Can you see how your Ashe doesn't have an angle right now? Because what's going to happen is these guys are not going to repeat this because they're too busy chasing after your ball. But your Sombra is really wanting to go for a contest here. So go and help her. Go and help enable her. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, your Ashe is playing very passive in this game, and your Sombra seems to be wanting to get really, really involved. That's how you're going to get the most out of your Mercy Blue Beam here, is going in and helping your Sombra here. So what I'd be doing is I would do a GA upwards here, come up to here, and then we have like a really good angle here to have a look, you know. It means that we can slightly drop forward and go and help the ball if we need to, but also, you know, like we're completely up and away. We're trying to force abilities out of people as well if we desperately need to. But also, we could just vibe up here and just damage boost the Sombra. This could very easily maybe, you know, get a pick off on the Sojourn, or maybe force it to use ultimate early or something out of panic. We just want to try and push up here a little bit sooner and try to help our Sombra a little bit sooner than what we're doing. Alright? But we keep it going. Because I'll show you, it's that GA there. You end up kind of like not using it to go forward with your Sombra. Nice here to doing it now though, really, really great. Don't worry too much about your Moira here. Your Moira is like really, really fine. I just once again, I'd be focusing on trying to help one of your DPS a little bit more. Because like out of the people that are trying to shoot main here, Moira is going to do the least amount of damage for you. I would rather you focus on damage boosting your Sombra right now, and then maybe going back to go peel with your, you know, peel for your Moira if you desperately need to. But I'd be definitely looking to damage boost the Sombra a little bit more than what you were doing. Alright, Sombra is really, really good to damage boost, genuinely. Like, I did a tier list, or I did, like, some kind of, like, video absolutely ages ago, back before, like, you know, the old Sombra, and I was like, oh, don't ever damage boost Sombra, like, you very rarely need to. Now, with the way that Sombra plays, and how aggressively she plays, you can very easily just stick a blue beam onto her, and, like, you know, like, help, not to say pocket her or anything, because, you know, like, Ashe is probably your better target throughout this entire thing, but you can still get some really, really good value from damage boosting Sombra, especially when she uncloaks. Because what you could do is, probably the Sombra's going to be clubbing like, oh, I'm going to go and hack this person, or let's all go and dive on this person. You should be a part of that dive. Because we don't have like a specific, you know, heroes to help with a dive, you're going to have to just GA in and use your good movement and your game sense to be able to go in and help with this dive. So when the Sombra's like, oh, I'm going to be hacking Sojourn, or let's focus Sojourn, go and like help damage boost at this point and go and help with that. That's so good. Keep it going. Nice. Allow your Sombra to go away now. Nice damage boost onto Moira. Obviously we switch to Mei. Nice damage boost here. We don't need Valk here. We don't need Valk here. What is Valk helping us with right now? It's not. Because, you know, we were in a really good position here as well. Because if we just did a sling up onto here, and then maybe we just use, like, some Gs to be able, like, to play up on the roofs or something like that, or play up over here, we are completely fine. I feel like we've used this in a panic of, like, oh my gosh, right? Don't panic, genuinely. Like, what's going to happen is we know what ultimates they're going to have, right? So we've caught off Sojourn, so that's fine. We know they're going to have Transcendence. There is no point to you trying to, you know, like, I guess Valk for Transcendence unless if like a lot of people are weak. But look at who's alive, okay? Your Mei's still coming back from spawn. Your Moira has decided to use Coalescence. And also we don't want to be trying to use Valk and Coalescence at the same time. I would just kind of just be focusing on trying to help the ball stay alive. However, if the ball, because he's Discord and everything like that, maybe this would end up being a lost team fight if the ball ends up getting focused too much, because obviously these guys are just going to vibe and like stay alive, especially with the Transcendence. I would not probably be popping Valk here until either Coalescence has ended or we need to desperately use it for our own survival here. Right now, I feel like we kind of like just popped it for no reason, basically. So I'd be looking to pop this for more of a reason, basically. But I can see we end up using it for. We end up resing our Sojourn, which is sorry, our Sombra, which is really, really great. Nice. I'd heal here. Nice. Damage boost now. Nice. Really good trying to get over the block as well. Really, really nice there. Really nice peel as well. Obviously, you know, the Sombra is going to be pulling out the traces on. Very, very nice. Overall, I just didn't really like the Valk. Like, I feel like we could definitely do what we did without the Valk, basically. And then we'd be going into this team fight with an EMP Valk. Because what we could do here is Sombra, we can go in really, really aggressively with EMP. As soon as Sombra pops that EMP, you could be there to assist her with the Valk. Or we could be there just generally nearby her. And then when the Sombra starts to get focused and then we need to peel back, we could use Valk or something. I'd be definitely looking to use Valk probably with your EMP more than what you did. I've just gone back 20 seconds for some reason. But it's all good. Okay, so we've ended up switching to this May Sombra now. It obviously isn't the best for Mercy, I will be honest. We can still definitely make it work. Obviously the main key things are now is I've been looking to play a little bit more aggressively. Obviously damage boosting May's icicles is already a really, really good start for these like long sightlines and everything like that. I'd be looking to damage boost ball if he's nearby and he's focusing someone, or like for example even in like this kind of scenario we could definitely do a little like GA in and out to be able to try and help him focus down people. If we see Sombra hack someone, obviously there's that, and then we could definitely, you know, just peel for Moira if she doesn't have a fade or anything like that. So really, really good start so far. Nice. Obviously we're healing our May there because obviously, you know, Doom's taking a lot. Nice. Love that aggression from you. Don't worry too much about your backline, okay? Do not worry about your backline right now, right? Moira has fade, May has her wall and ice block, and the two of them are together. This is completely fine. I want you to push forward here. Push forward with your ball and your tracer and really commit in here. So instead of you kind of like, because by the way, I love you coming in to come and damage boost your Sombra after the EMP. Obviously, just a quick note as well, if people don't know, you can no longer damage boost EMP. So I've been looking to, you know, get in, damage boost, what's it called? Damage boost your Sombra. And then the Sombra is obviously going to translocate away to either go in more aggressively or to peel back. I'd be just coming in here. Do a GA, come in and sling yourself up onto this high ground here. And then just kind of vibe about here and help, you know, damage here. Because I'm pretty sure that your May and your Moira should be able to either stall out the Doomfist or just be able to kind of deal with the Doomfist for a tiny bit. So I'd be looking to come up here and like commit in more with this team fight basically. And tell your team as well, be like, I'm going to commit in. And unless if like the male, like we were like screaming to you like, we need your help, then you know you don't need to go back. You end up peeling back, which is fine, I guess. So once again, we're playing really, really passively here. I want you to be a little bit more aggressive with this movement. But so good, nice, awesome. Keep moving, go again. So I guess we just end up kind of playing on point here. I was going to be looking for ultimates, so we know Doom's going to have his ult, so I've been kind of helping, trying to save my GA. We know they're going to have another Nano again, so maybe looking for a Doom coming in for Nano. Maybe also a Nano Sojourner, because we know that Sojourner hasn't used her ult for this entire thing. Nice, okay. Nice. Nice GA way. What we could do here instead, though, is make this GA onto here. The reasoning is because this is an okay GA. Do not get me wrong. This is a very good GA to where you've gone. Nice positioning. However, we also need to look at to see who we're facing right now. We're facing this Tracer. We're facing this Doomfist. And we're going to really struggle if we don't get a slight bit of versatility from them. So GA yourself up here and then vibe up here. Because we could just jiggle peek like this if we need to. And then if we, you know, if they start focusing us, obviously then we need to like GA ourselves away and stuff like that. But I would definitely be looking to vibe up on here for this team fight instead. But I'm going to see we end up making over, obviously, the Tracer and everything like that. Instead of going off the map, which is okay. Nice position. Oh, really good punch. Don't be backing out of this. Don't back out. You, look how many people are alive. Okay, we have just killed both of the supporters, and your Sombra is in a really, really good position here. Keep committed in, okay? With tournaments, right, it's not like, you know, people are going to have a big team fight and then bam, that's it, okay? There's not going to be all these, like, staggers or anything like that, or, you know, people, like, trying to get back, okay? Mercy, you know, in comps, doesn't matter what your deaths are or anything like that, as long as you are going in to commit, right? So I'm going to be you. I'm going to be you. So I would have made that J obviously up there instead. I like how you play off the map here, though. This is really, really great. Nice. Obviously, people get punched off. Right. Now we need to think to ourselves, okay, what's happening here? Ball's just been punched off and May's just been punched off, okay? I would be here. I would just kind of sit myself here. The reason is because Tracer can't get to me, Sojourner can't get to me, and Doom can't get to me unless if they decide to use their abilities. So Tracer wants to blink to us, Doom would have to dive onto us. But look who's here to help us. Oh, it's our Sombra, right? So I would vibe up here. I'll help my Sombra get this honor. The Sombra's probably then trying to go for someone else, probably either like the Tracer or the Sojourner here or something like that. Keep committed in and trying to win out this team fight because it's a 3v3. And especially because you end up getting both supports, this is definitely a winnable team fight. I'm going to see what you end up doing though after this, but I would definitely stay committed with your Sombra here because this is definitely a winnable team fight. We end up forcing ults out of them as well, which is really, really great. Nice. Wait for the... Be careful with the Doom. Nice. Oh yeah, and then it's probably going to have to back up, unfortunately. But that was so winnable for you guys. If you stayed committed with your Sombra. Your Sombra's really, really good, by the way. Nice. Don't worry too much about Sombra here. Sombra's gonna go for this health pack. I'll be looking to engage in with my ball here instead. Nice. Look for nice. Lovely aggression. Only thing, don't be going all the way back here with this aggression. Be going up, once again, be going up, or be going like somewhere that's going to be closer to your ball or something like that, something more aggressive here. The reason is because you're going to G yourself all the way out here, and then when your ball or like your Sombra will next, for example, your Sombra is wanting to commit in right now, right? You're going to be so far away. You're going to be so passive and so far away, like all the way over here. I'd rather you pushed up here and either went up to that high ground there, and then kind of like just vibed about there and helped out Sombra, or I'd be looking to J myself out here, basically. So we're out of LOS of the Sojourn, but then also we can help the ball, and we can still be contesting this point. Keep going. I'm gonna see what ends up happening now. Nice. Nice. Go up to the high ground there, though. Remember, we don't want to use super jump for position. We want to use it to, we don't want to use super jump as our positioning. We want to use it to reposition. So use it to get up to that high ground there. Save yourself like a second or two. Kind of like just vibe up there. Maybe waste some cooldowns, and then you can just J back to your team if you need to. But use that as like a straight J over there. Nice. Nice Valk there. I respect that Valk. Nice. Remember, nice is nice. Go on. Nice. Just make sure that we're telling people that we're going to res this so people play passively. Very nice res though. Be looking for positioning now though. I'd be looking to be going up here because obviously the super jump is not going to give us good cover here. Use that super jump to go onto this high ground here so we can still have, you know, some nice positioning. Yeah, also play with the team. Other than that, really nice Valk. Really well played there. Very nice. Very nice. Obviously we don't have res. Damage boost ball here, by the way, at the end instead of Moira, because ball's going to do more damage to the Tracer. But all good. Awesome. I don't mind you vibing out here, because obviously, you know, we're down a few people. I've been looking for them to push in a little bit more aggressively. I'd also be looking at the leaderboard, right? Sin, they've switched characters now, right? So this means that because we've got JQ instead of this Doom, it might be that we're being harassed a little bit less, because obviously they've only got the Tracer to try and harass us. Sojourn still hasn't used her ultimate, so I'd still be thinking in my head, okay, they're going to have Sojourn ult. But these two just switched, okay? That means that they don't have a Transcendence, and they're not going to have a Junk Queen ult. They use Koala, well, oh, actually, they switched the Moira as well. Sorry, completely missed that. They switched Anna as well, right? So I'd be looking, I'm thinking, okay, what are they going to have? Definitely Sojourn ult, maybe a Tracer as well, maybe a Tracer Pulse coming up as well. What have we got? We've got ourselves our Blizzard and our Coalescence, okay? So in this team fight, I'd be looking to, maybe at the start, try to help the ball build up his mines, because mines are like a really big ultimate. Obviously, we're not going to be able to build up EMP. We've used our Valk as well. And then I'd be looking, as we're kind of getting into the team fight, either looking to try and damage boost, or like even pistol people that are being caught out by Maid's ultimates, or I'd be looking to damage boost Moira's Coalescence. We'll keep going. So this is fine. Nice. Same thing again. Don't be going up here with like a little super jump, because now you're going to end up in a really bad position. J yourself around here instead. You know how like you positioned yourself here earlier? Do that now. Nice J. Obviously we end up underneath. Try to hold your Angelic Sense a little bit more there, so maybe we can like get back to the ball if we need to. That's all good. Nice quick res. Really nice. Nice. Fair enough. I call out the oh, I was just about to say, okay, she be Moira faded into the mines. I was like, oh, I'll call out that Moira has used her fade, but obviously she fell into the mines. Okay, I was gonna be looking at the scoreboard here, looking to see if they made any switches, which they have. Obviously they switched who the Sojourn is, and also they switched to Cass. So I was gonna be looking for ultimates. Don't be where's my mouse gone? There we are. I was about to say, don't be stood kind of out in the open as you were doing. Just once again, keep playing your cover here. That's how you end up jigging yourself away. Nice point round. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna use your Sombra there to do a little like wall bounce. It's all good. Ooh, that's aggressive. Very nice res though. It's a good res. I'm surprised you got this res off. I would not be going for this res unless if I knew I had help. I'm gonna say what I would do here. I would use the ball to sling myself up here. I'd use the ball to sling myself up here because this will give you a really good vision of the team fight. Because right now, I feel like you're flying into this blind and just going straight for a res. I'd be looking to go up here and like try and survive about with my ball. Because then we can maybe like draw someone else's attention away. Like maybe draw the Sojourns or like the caster's attention because you're like up here basically. But also it gives you such a better angle of the team fight here. I would definitely just kind of do a quick J up into here. Nice res though. Obviously a very, very risky res. Just once again, when we're doing those reses, look for an escape route, and then I would go once again go up. Ball right now is just gonna go back for the health pack and then roll back. So you can obviously you can heal him up as he's going to the health pack, but then as soon as you know he's going for that health pack, leave him alone. Let him go for that health pack, and then you can go back to go and help in your team here. Either it be like damage boosting, wherever your Moira's gone. Oh, your Moira's over here. I guess your Moira had the exact same kind of thing, but I would definitely, like, you know, just kind of, like, leave the ball to do his thing and try and look to come back into the team fight somehow. Your May's just used both her cooldowns, by the way, so we should definitely be looking to peel for her. She'll definitely be like, I need some assistance. So I'll be looking to try and help her in a second. I'll click the wrong button again, like I always do. Nice. Nice. Damage boost on the slam as well. Very, very nice. Good to help May. Nice. Obviously, we don't have res there. Remember, if we're safe, stay in that space. We've just dropped from this high ground for no reason, basically. Stay up on this high ground. Force people to come up and get you here. Nice heals, though. Obviously, we can't help Moira too much there. Nice. Once again, if we're safe, stay in that space. Nice res. Make the res behind the point, though. And also try to warn your May. Like, if you know that your May has got cooldowns, then obviously, you know, go for this res. But I would rather you kind of help keep these guys alive just for 1 extra second and then go for the res. Second thing with the res, don't be dragging it in front of the cart because that, look, where the enemies are. Do this res behind the cart like this and use it as your cover because then it's going to force the Jungle Queen or force these guys to try and get, like, come around to come and get you. It's a very, very nice res, though. I will be honest. Unfortunately, I feel like it might have cancelled Blizzard because I don't see it. So we definitely, like, we need to be trying to, you know, keeping comms with our team here and being like, even if our May does not have cooldowns here, keeping them up for that 1 extra second so we can have the Blizzard come off safely and then go in for the res. But we'll keep it going. Because, yeah, I'm going to guess that Blizzard got cancelled. Nice. Obviously, still trying to keep up the ball. At this point, it's just a back off, I feel like. Don't be afraid to damage with your Moira a little bit more here, though. Nice. And then I just been looking to back off here. They're going to want to be coming in, like, quickly. Yeah. So in order to avoid that knife, we need to back off quicker here. Because it's all good if we back off a lot for a second. Because they're going to come in really, really aggressively. If we've used that sling early to get ourselves back because we're pre-prepared for these guys, then, you know, we can, then we can use our J to get back in. Also, same time, be looking to see what ultimates they use. They used JQ ult last fight. They've not used Kitsune or Moira ult yet since swapping. So they're definitely going to have them. And also, I'd be definitely looking for them DPS ultimates. Looking at ours, we're a little bit deplenished right now. So we've only got Coalescence, really. So I've been looking for a lot of ults from them, basically, coming up. Nice damage boost on the orb, though. Really nice. Nice. Our May is back now, so maybe you can start damage boosting her. Nice bunny hop there. Very, very nice. Stay in the cover, though. We don't need to re-peek it, because May's in our ice block. That's totally okay for us to just be a little bit AFK there. Nice. So you know that she's got Sojourn ult. Nice. I've been looking to rotate out now. Lovely. J to the ball. Make that a GA cancel though, because this whole GA is to the ball, which was here, wasn't he? So just do a GA like cancel and then turn around here. We don't need to be slinging here because that's used a lot of our cooldown. That's good. Keep going. Nice damage with some coalescence. Don't worry too much about your what's it called. Nice heals here. My other thing is, as you're doing these heals, maybe look to try and push forward a bit. I'd be peeking, like, not aggressively, but, like, a little bit forward, looking just to see how my ball is doing. Maybe I could go into damage boost him if I felt like it was, you know, comfortable enough, basically. But I'd be definitely looking to be, you know, just basically looking out for him like this, a little bit more aggressively. It's all good. Keep going. Time for the reckoning. Nice. You're away from the ultimate. Nice res. Just same thing again. Just do that as a normal GA. Because then do you see how like we're waiting for like 1 second to be able to get out? That 1 second could be detrimental to our team. Just do that as a normal res and then just come straight back out to come and help here. Damage boost slam. I'd be looking to go up here now. Nice. I would actually wait for the ball to roll around a little bit more so I could go up to the high ground in case I needed it. Nice. Nice. Nice aim here. Very, very nice aim. We don't have res, remember? I just been looking just to try and get in and damage boost, like, really, like, aggressive. Okay, never mind, we're blocking. We're blocking. Nice. Very nice win. Overall, Froggo, like, your team played really, really well there, I will say. I like, okay, let's start with the positives from the beginning. I loved how, like, you helped try to enable your DPS and everything like that. And I love as well how you became a little bit more team centralized as we, you know, switched the comp up and stuff like that, which is really, really great. I love, obviously, you know, how as well there was like certain times where you're pushing up to go and help with your ball and help with your Sombra. The only thing I want to add to that is do it more often. Do it more often so we're, what's it called, so we're getting up and we're getting in that extra damage boost, because especially like Colosseum is a great map to have some really good like off, not so much off angles, but it's like places that you can be as Mercy and still be able to enable your team really, really aggressively. So there's that. Second thing comes to the movement, Froggo. My main thing with you is that we're either we're either slinging ourselves completely out of the team fight, or we're doing these like random super jumps that are not getting us any better cover. Okay, I know that you know your cover. Okay, so use that experience from your ranked and just remember where your cover usage is. And remember to stay there if you're safe. Okay, because what's gonna happen is, especially when you're playing in tournaments, stuff like that, people are gonna really, really be looking out for that GA. And as soon as you've used a GA, people are just going to collapse onto you, like, super, super quickly, okay? So if you, like, make them bait out them, you know, like, really, like, you know, for example, like, if Tracer wants to come up to you for a high ground and he end up using 2 blinks and then we do a massive long slingshot away, it's going to take him so, so long to be able to get to us, okay? So I just wanted to kind of use, you know, it's like bits of positioning a little bit more. Valks were good, obviously. Apart from that first one, I think your Valks are really, really great. Your obviously whoever you're damage boosting in the Valks is really, really great. Your beam management as well is really, really great. Froggo, just obviously if we can try to get a little bit more aggressive with it, which I guess as well comes with my second comment, which is like obviously like being a little bit more aggressive and everything. So be more aggressive, Froggo, okay? Because have faith in your capabilities and stuff like that, and really go in to go and help damage boost all of your team, especially when you're not running anyone that's like a kind of what you consider a main blooming target. Yeah, I hope that was right, Froggo. Thank you so much, everyone on YouTube that has been watching this. If you guys want your own VOD view, obviously I showed you guys at the beginning how you were able to do it. But yeah, just thank you guys so much for watching this VOD. I hope you'll enjoy, and I'll see you all later. Bye!